Hi guys, welcome to my stream today, September 7, 2021. So let's make this stream quick. But before that, let me just share you a spreadsheet. So this is actually the different financial assets I'm actually looking at. This one, Shanghai Composite and Nikkei 225. This is the index that I'm not trading at the moment. All of this are I think I trade them all. But currently, now I'm focused more on trading cryptocurrencies. Why? Because the risk and the rewards are more attractive than the other asset. Mostly it's altcoins, though I also trade BTC. We can also look at the other altcoins year to date returns here, and this is just the top 100. And the biggest is Telcoin, Axie Infinity, Matic, Solana, and Phantom. So you can also check CoinMarketCap if you want to uh, look at the year-to-date performance of your crypto. You can actually customize it here. Yeah, I just forgot where here. I think here. So you can add whatever you want in the price change, and the rest, and apply the changes after. So with that, oh yeah, I just finished it. Actually, I have it in my group, but I just make some adjustments. So let me just share you this one. This is um where I spent my salary when I started in cryptocurrencies. Because before I started in crypto, of course, mostly it's um going to my expenses. Sometimes uh, it's even a liability. So when I started in crypto 2016, that's October 14 if I'm not mistaken, October 14 2016, most of my salary, I mean no, I started it in 20 pesos, right? 20 pesos cash in, or that's less than a dollar. And then from there, I built my Bitcoin portfolio, my Bitcoin holdings, and then and a few other stuff, rewards or something. So I built my crypto holdings. And 2017, that's also an ICO. So yeah, it's also added to my holdings, and at the same time I also do trade and risk of beginning of 20 beginning or January 2018, because of BitConnect during that time. And then that triggered me to risk off my portfolio. And then 2000, 2019, I think last quarter of 2019, I started trading perpetual futures, and that's this is currently my focus right now. And as you can see, there is an arrow here, but my capital came from, of course, from my previous I mean my crypto holdings. I just divest it as a capital here, or as collateral here in trading perpetuals. Of course, at first I got a lot of liquidations, uh, but from that, I think I also learned from it despite all those liquidations. And then I think I started to get profitable in futures beginning of 2020. I think second quarter of 2020, because first quarter to even I mean first half, I think I'm concentrated more on trading gold, silver and natural gas here on, I mean, big I mean, yeah, yeah, before the pandemic and even after a pandemic. And then, yeah, I think second half of 2020. That's 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 when I started mostly on perpetuals until today. And then from that gains, from my perpetual gains, I settled some in crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XMR, and some are settled in USD or stable coins. And you can just see from there that some of it are I just hold, and some also I put in staking. And the rest, I think I just divest it in other possible possible that could give me a passive income. The Philippine stock cooperative that gives me dividends. Well, for cash in bank, interest, I don't mind the interest because it's too minimal. But of course, I put some in cash in bank for my personal expenses. And yeah, from there, I also buy some NFTs this year. And I think that's it. I think let's start off with. I want to start off with the BTC dominance because this is where um my concentration will be uh for the next chart. I mean for RTAs today. Because if you look at the what's this, the candlestick, because normally I just use the candlestick and the Renko, but most of the time I use the Renko. It's actually, if you look at the candlestick, it seems like it's consolidating, but the Renko chart still on a bearish territory. So most of my trades, as what I've mentioned in my previous streams, are mostly in altcoins, altcoins perpetuals. So next possible support if this will not hold is at 39% BTC dominance. So I think that's it. I think this is also one of the reason why of the most of the alts are rallying. So there. And BTC again, BTC again. I think last Friday I shared, but I think I used the Ranko there. I share my possible strategy on Bitcoin, and that's what I did over the weekend. I mean last weekend. I entered at my alarm is I think I changed that to one. Before it's 47,550, and then I just changed it. I think I just changed it today because it went above 50,000. So I changed it to 52,500 and the 50,000. But last weekend, oh sorry, our dog. It it alert at 50,000 level, or mean 50,000. However, I did not enter right after it alarm at 50,000 because there are few, I think it alert a few times on that level, the 50,000. So I waited for it to stabilize more on that above 50,000. So my entry price is 50,600 if I remember it correctly. Actually it's lower than 50,600, but let's just round it off to the nearest 100. So I entered at 50,600 and my TP is the 52,500, which is the next bar here, 52,500. However, today, when I wake up early in the morning, I think around 7 or 8 a.m. Philippine time, um I partly tipped at 51,500, and then the rest I just trail. I'll just put a trail stop. With my my TP again is still at 52,500. So I think that's the immediate. Oh, sorry, our dog is noisy. You see? You see? Oh, sorry about that. Our dog is noisy. Anyway, where I am, I almost forgot. So the immediate resistance, it's still a bullish Renko bar. I'm expecting it to retest the 52,500, the immediate resistance, and the support still at 50,000. Always remember when you do your trades, I don't know what kind of trades are you doing, but of course, since I'm trading more on perpetuals, I normally measure the possible risk reward. Like for example, what I did last weekend is my entry price is what's that? Let's just make an input. 50,600, and then my profit level at 52,500, and my stop level at 50,000. Oh, so as I've mentioned before, if the risk reward, I have my personal risk reward ratio, which is at least 2, I enter the trade. If not, I'd rather uh, I'd rather wait for a better opportunity. Oh, let me just make it bigger. So there. I already tipped half at 51,500, and the remaining I put a trail stop. A trail stop and still a limit close and a limit close with the reduce only order. So that's 3.17 risk reward ratio. So I entered the trade. So I think that's it. But for the week, if this trend continues, I'm looking at the 57,500 as a strong resistance. Anyway, if since I do have limitations on using the Renko chart, I cannot choose the lesser time frames. But if you do scalp, I normally entered at the second and the third Renko bar. And then of course I measure the possible risk reward. If it's attractive, I enter the trade. If not, I'll just wait for a better trade, or I look at for other cryptocurrencies to trade, because there are more than, what's that? I think close to 12,000. I think, yeah, close to 12,000 cryptocurrencies. So there's a lot that you can choose from. So there, and then what else? Oh, this one. Maybe let's, yeah, I just um maybe the Ethereum. I still have the Ethereum. Oh, sorry. Maybe I'll just close that out. QC, ingay ng aso namin. Sorry about that. QC. For Ethereum, I also do have a long position. Actually, my TP is 4,200, and then from 4,200, maybe the other half, I'll just put a market trailing stop when it hit that 4,200 area. So there. So what's my expectation for the week for Ethereum? I think it will retest the all-time high. If you use the Renko, since this is a less noise chart, you see. Sorry, let me repeat the Ethereum one. Actually, you can also use the candlestick, but normally right now I'm mostly using the Renko chart. Uh, for other exchanges, I think most of them are just have charts. I mean, not uh, the common, what's the common ones, which is the bars, candles, these ones, not the less. It did not include the less noise chart. So for since I'm using the trading view, um, we'll just use the daily time frame. But if you want me to use the candlestick, I can also show the candlestick. But anyway, for Ethereum, I'm expecting it to retest the all-time high. If we use the Renko chart, I'm looking it to retest the 4,200. But for candlestick, you can see that the all-time high is around around close to 4,400 area. I think it's consolidating at the moment, and it might rally in the next few days, in my opinion. So if you have better trading view features, you can also add additional alerts to Ethereum, or depending on what you are looking at. So that's my possible. Uh, I think for the month it could possibly. This is actually my target within the next few weeks. The 5,700 to 6,000. The support area I'm looking at is the 3,600 area, which is also the uh, 0.786 fib. However, if you want to use the bars, each bar, you can also use that, which is around 3.8. because each bar has a support and a resistance. So I think that's it. Sorry, our dog is noisy. Ingay ng aso namin. Sorry. Sorry, the dog. Di ko alam ang Tagalog ng, ay, English ng ano eh. Yung isa kasing aso namin, ang kulit eh. Kasi di ko alam ang English. Sorry, sorry. Maybe next time I'll research it. But anyway, what else? What else? Ah, yeah. How can I forget? This is the one I'm looking at today. Where is the FTT? This one. But actually, I'm also looking at the. Oh, sorry about that. QC. I will both use ingay ni QC. Nako, pasensya na. Ingay ng aso namin eh. Joke lang. Anyway, where I am. Ah, this one. FTT. I think I shared this one last. I don't know what the date last week, but I entered at I think 51 after it break the consolidation area. Because normally I just use the candlestick and the Renko bar. Maybe we could just clear it out. So this is the one, and I entered at breakout, and I think I shared the last trade that I have. I think it's here in the spreadsheet. But that is just the September one that I shared. There's a lot more transactions after that, because that's I scalp it in 1 hour time frame. And then actually I trade it again today. I entered at yeah, I forgot my entry price. But upon pullback, I re-entered again at 68 point something, close to 69, and then I TP'd at 75, while the remaining 50% still in position, because my target here is the 88 one, $88. Why two? No. Why two? $88, which is, wait, that's the 1.618 fib. Oh, maybe I used the, because $88 is the one I'm looking at. No, why two? Ito namang cut namin tong isa. And the other one is, yeah, because I have two long positions, and the other one is at 100 area. Anyway, um, regardless of that, that's my own personal um position, a long position. And aside from that, my gains from trading FTT, I buy the FTT spot. So I'm holding it also. So whatever, because I'm long term also here. Because I think of valuation wise, it's still undervalued. Should also, I think it should be close to Binance or BNB. Um, Possibly, wait, let me just check the BNB. Let's just get the market cap and compare. So if the Binance BNB market cap is 83 billion, and the FTT. And the FTT is around 7 billion. So at if we discount that 83 billion by point 0.5 divided by 7 billion, 5.92 times 75.60, I'm looking at around close to $448 as a possible long-term target. So that's why the USDT gains I have for trading FTT futures, I converted it to FTT token. So, where I already closed the one. I already closed the what's that? I already closed the one that the chart that I showed you a while ago. Because if possible, there's no get rich quick here in crypto. Let's all build a gold uh, portfolio and possibly increasing our own wealth. Increasing our wealth. So what's the support I'm looking at is the previous what's that? Previous resistance, or previous resistance now becomes the support, or close to Fib 7.786, which is the 64 area, around this area. I already re-enter. I already have a long position, so let the market trailing stop will just do its job to either stop me out when it reverse, or hit my TP, which is the 88 and the 100 area. I think it will uh, possibly hit that, but when, I don't know. And what else? There's actually a lot of good altcoins that have been rallying recently. What are the others? 24 hours. What did others? Yeah. What just I trade today? Yeah, this one. I just traded it today. The OMG. Let me just share. I don't know if I still save it. I think I used the this one. Yeah, I just re-entered it a while ago. A few minutes ago. So here, um, well, sorry if I think I got to use this one. It's actually for me it's simpler, though there's a bit few differences in a few dollars differences when it comes to um highs, because of the wicks it wicks of the candlestick. But anyway, you can always use whatever chart fits you, or whatever indicator fits you. Normally I just trade using the charts, and if ever I use some indicators, just the normal ones, which is, or the most common ones, which is the EMA, and moving average, and RSI. But I use the divergence indicator, which also uses the RSI. The difference is that it just have the bear and the bull as an addition to the RSI levels. So anyway, um, yeah, I just re-entered it today. I think just a few minutes ago. Why? Because I think it's a breakout. It's a breakout from um its resistance, and like I've mentioned, if the risk reward is attractive, I entered the position. But actually, I can even change, or the other 50% to at least this area. So it really depends on the trader. You can have one TP, you can have two TPs, or even more, depending on your personal strategy. For me, normally I do uh, two TPs in my position. And then for uh, For entering a transaction, normally I do a maximum tranche of 4. That's really how I trade. Because sometimes if I don't do that, sometimes it just triggered um the stop loss area. So however, here in OMG, this is just a one time um long. The desired positions that I want is just in one long order. So I think that's it. What else can I ask? I can add. Mm, what are the other trending stocks? I mean trending stock, trending crypto. Sorry, sorry. Oh, FTM. I think I shared it last time. FTM, and what are the others? I share it when they have that DeFi incentive launch of around 300 million, if I'm not mistaken. And I also do hold some Phantom because I trade the futures, and then uh, I converted the gains to Phantom coin. Mm, so anyway, if you have some questions, then feel free to ask. Else, I will end this stream. Oh yeah, oh Phantom, yeah. Because my target here is 1.5 there. I mean, close to 1, more than 1.5. But what I've entered as a TP is the 1.5. And then I hold some Phantom tokens. I mean, coin. So yeah, let's see. I think it will hit that area. Oh, the other dogs. Wait. Ano? Mm, yeah. So, what is the support I'm looking at for this Phantom? Phantom. Um, no, no, why to? Yung dog, si maingay pa rin. So, the 1.20 is the support I'm looking at. Yeah, depending on how you plan to hold it or maybe trade it, but for me, I do have, I mean, a holding, and at the same time, I do have a long position in futures. However, I entered at yeah, I forgot what's my entry point. Sorry about that. But I think it's more than $1 at breakout. I forgot, but yeah, I trade some last or yesterday. I think it's the ROE is around 500 or more. I think because I closed some of it already. So I think that's it. I don't have a year to end target because I do plan to hold it, except for scalp trades, which is futures. That's the one that I can only share. But I think it should be within the top 10. Phantom FTM. Oh, F. Oh, this is it. Oh no, it's the FTX. FTM. I just always look at, oh, it's even 3.47. So I think it still have more room for growth. I think it should be within the top 10. So you can just normally do the math. Do the math. I think it's just simple. Simple. However, it's simple to compute. However, when it will reach that, it really depends on a lot of factors. Mm, what else? I think that's it for now. If you have other questions, feel free to ask. Else, I'll end this stream. Diba? O ito. Cat. O ito pa isang cat namin. If you have questions, uh, kindly ask. Else, I'll end the stream. I'll end the stream. Well, I hope you're also uh, making good profits. I think it will reach. I hopefully it will reach the 1.5 already. It will hit my TP, and then what will I do after that? Maybe I'll buy FTM token. I mean FTM coin. Cat. So I think that's it. If there is no more questions, then feel free to ask. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm thinking. Oh, 157 soul. Oh, soul. I d- I did not trade soul today, and it just hit a new all-time high. Let's wait. Where is it? I I just saw it a while ago. Where is it? Sorry. Where is it in my watch list? Hmm. Why cannot find it? Ah, there. It's in the. Maybe let's put it here. Oh, because it's on the top traded futures also. I think it's top four because Bitcoin, Ethereum, FTT, and then Solana. And then I think ADA. It's you can always normally see me trading the top of futures. Oh, wow, going 164. Still have a room for it to push it higher. But for this one, it's because it pulled back a bit. Yeah, I did not buy on pullback. But anyway, it's going one. It's possibly creating a new all-time high. I mean, it already created a new all-time high. Possibly the next target is the 164 or the fib 5.618. For Solana, actually I also hold it. Yeah, from my gains in um trading Solana futures. Let me just check the possible support and resistance from here. The 152 area. I think it's so early. But anyway, I yeah, it's okay for it to even go higher because I do hold it. So that's the thing if you have the holdings and then the real profits actually I get from the futures and then I bought holdings, crypto holdings, normally coins. Ingay pa rin ni QC, di pa rin siya nag-ano Ano, wait to. Um, yeah, that's the next target I'm looking at for. Wait, let's look at the market cap. I think it's already on the top. Wait, I think here. Sorry. Yeah, there. 43. So can still go 300. Yeah, because of its growing ecosystem. Yeah, close to BNB. That's more or less 86 billion times 2. That's more or less $300. So I think it could hit that within the year. So where is that? 13.618. That's the that's the possible target if the market cap of Solana hit around $86 billion or more than BNB. Uh, so times 2 from here, more or less times 2. I'll just round it off because it's 156.81 times 2. That's more or less more than 300, but I'll just use the $300. So I think that's it. I did not ride the no, the perpetual one. But yeah, at least I do have holdings, so it will ride this trend. Ano naman? No! Why to? Din ko nga na. Nagagalit tayong mga papi. Oh, meow. So, I think that's it. Oh, Ada. Um, can comment on Ada. I don't trade it. I mean, I just don't trade it today. I think the last time I traded when it hit the 2.95, if I'm not mistaken. That's the ADA perpetual. But I do hold also ADA, um, which came also from my gains. So, how do I plan to trade it? Since now, oh, maybe I'll trade it when it hit the 2.95. When it break the 2.95 with a possible target to $4 area. And wait, let me just check. And stop loss at what's this? 2.72. So that's a possible if I go long $4 and then there. So that's a possible risk reward ratio of 3.9. So I'll just wait for a breakout. But if you plan to hold it long term, it really depends on your plan. You can actually also stake. I stake in Yoroi wallet. That's what is, I think, yeah, Yoroi wallet. I think that's it. Di na maingay si QC. Do you stream every day? Yeah, I plan to stream every day. Supposedly, I s- I should have stream at 10 p.m. Philippine time. However, I'm trading, so I just postpone it to 12 o'clock. But if you have some questions, then you can feel free to ask. Else, yeah, we can just end the stream. Oh, I think I did not discuss the BTC. Did I? I think not. Just the BTC dominance. But I think to make it short, my conservative target for BTC, even if I don't see the chart, is the 100, more than 100,000, 119 actually. This is based on CAGR growth for the last 9 years. For the last 9 years, using the historical data of Bitcoin. That's also more or less 60% of the trend line using the logarithmic chart. But my hyper bullish target is 300,000 end of the year. But I think uh, the normal cycle of 4 years for BTC might be extended. So possibly it could reach the 300,000 in the next 1 to 2 years or so. And then the support I'm looking at for BTC is what's that? I think um yeah, 30,000 is the strong support I'm looking at, and then worst case the 9,700, which is the CMC gap. I think that's the extremes of the BTC. But I think we have discussed a while ago the 2.5 on how I plan to trade it. That's just more on scalp trades or swing trades. Am I still buying BTC? Actually not. I'm more on alts. But I do trade the perpetual, BTC perpetual. And then I settled it in, sometimes I settled it in BTC, sometimes in USDT. And that USDT um, goes to other altcoins. Normally the top 100, partly on top 100. And then some of it I I diverse to less than 100 million market cap, and some are less than $10 million. So I think that's it. So for my personal strategy here is for me is long on pullback. Um, start at the beginning of the year. Most of my trades are actually longs. If if I will get it in percentage, maybe 90 to 95% are longs, and then um 5 to 10% are shorts. And most shorts are just scalp with a tight trailing stop, because the long-term trade trend is still bullish. So yeah, I just don't want to get liquidated, and it's very difficult to handle shorts, because even if you enter one position size, one contract, automatically there is a liquidation price. So I handled long and short positions differently. So for longs, I can use the limit stop, but for shorts, that's automatic market stop. So there, yeah. Where did I learn that? Yeah, because before I learned it, I got liquidated a lot. But I think that's part of learning. And yeah, I'm happy about it. Maybe next time I'll try to trade options. So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks guys for tuning in. See you again next time, and I hope you're gaining well also. Thanks guys. Yeah, normally at 10 p.m. Philippine time, but can be adjusted if I'm trading. I'm trading. Oh yeah, I I almost forgot. Yeah, XRP I also buy today. No, it's more on hold. What did I buy? FTM, XRP, and FTT, and the rest are settled in USD. I mean. So bye guys. See you again next time. Bye guys. See you again tomorrow. Sana hindi na maingay yung aso namin. Pati tong pusa namin. No? Bye to. Happy trading, everyone. Happy trading, everyone. And smiley. Sun smiley. Ayun.